How are you guys doing? Today, I'm going to introduce you to some animals with amazing specialties. Ready? Let's get started. First up is the kangaroo. How far can you jump? Kangaroos can jump up to 9 meters. They can jump as high as 9 meters. That's about the height of the third floor of an apartment building. That's amazing. And they can run at a speed of 70 kilometers per hour. A safe car runs at about 40 kilometers per hour. So you can see how fast they are. The next amazing animal is the penguin you can see at the aquarium. Have you ever held your breath and put your face in the bath? It's painful, isn't it? How many meters can you dive in a pool? Penguins can dive the deepest 500 meters. The sky tree in Tokyo, the tallest tree in the world, is 634 meters, and 500 meters is around the second observatory. That's pretty high, isn't it? It's amazing to dive that long. Do you know what a migratory bird is? Migratory birds are birds that make regular migrations, and they travel about 1,500 kilometers per year. They fly from Tokyo to Okinawa. Of course, they do not use airplanes or bullet trains, and they fly 1,000 kilometers in one flight, which is amazing. A koala's special skill is sleeping. I wonder how long they can sleep. Koalas sleep 18 to 20 hours a day. The reason they sleep so much is because they eat a poisonous leaf called eucalyptus. They are tired because they have to use all their energy to break down the poison in their bodies. Why do they eat eucalyptus, such a poisonous leaf? Well, koalas mainly live in arid areas in Australia, where certain plants do not grow, and there is a lack of food. Koalas are losing the fight for food, so they have no choice but to climb trees and eat eucalyptus, which other animals don't eat. They eat eucalyptus, which other animals don't eat. It's a way for them to survive, so it's no wonder, but they are surprisingly gourmet. Each koala has its own preferences, and they are particular about the leaves they eat. They only eat shoots and young leaves, and tend to leave the mature leaves behind. A zookeeper told me that they do their best to keep fresh and tasty eucalyptus throughout the year. I wonder if they are good at short distance running. Speaking of short distance running, cheetahs are the fastest runners. They can run at speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour. However, I am not good at running more than 400 meters. I am good at up to 200 meters. For that distance, the cheetah is the fastest animal on land. Many people don't like to run in the summer. Actually, I'm the same way. I drink a lot of juice. But there is one animal that doesn't mind the heat. It's the humpback camel. They can walk 160 kilometers without drinking any water. They have 35 kilograms of fat in the hump on their back. When this fat is broken down in the body, it can be used as a substitute for food and water. And camels don't sweat much. They can change their body temperature between 34 and 40 degrees Celsius, depending on the temperature outside. It's designed to keep water in the body. Instead, when they can drink water, they drink up to 100 liters at a time, enough to fill 200 plastic bottles of 500. Camels are good at storing up water. Lastly, I would like to introduce you to the largest of all land animals, the elephant. The first thing that comes to mind when we hear the word elephant is its big ears and long nose. The large ears act as antennas to listen to distant sounds, and can also be moved like a fan to lower their body temperature. The long nose is an extension of the nares and nose together. It is made up of many muscles, so it can move freely and lift heavy objects. They are also very smart. Their brains have a complex structure similar to that of dolphins and humans, so they can do almost anything if you teach them. There are even elephants that can draw exactly what you tell them to draw, if you give them a brush and paper, because they often work in groups. They have strong feelings for their family and friends. When one of their own dies, they stand by the elephant's side as if they are praying. Afterwards, they place leaves and branches on their bodies. It's so sweet. Well, that's all for today. There are many more amazing animals out there, so I will introduce them to you again. Bye bye.